What's up everyone, and welcome back to another killer build video. And for this week I have for you guys a loadout for the Huntress that I like to call my ultimate Maiden build. And as I explain how it all works a little bit more, you're going to understand why I have so much fun with this. See, I myself don't believe this build is toxic or broken at all, and maybe I'm wrong, and feel free to correct me in the comments if I am, but I just don't really get it, because I was loading into a match like, wow, I can't wait to have fun with this build and see how effective it is on 4 real life human. Now, this build isn't by any means part of the meta. I'm trying to stay away from meta builds and kind of bring you guys a different build each week and make them unique to the killer's playstyle, but still make it fun and powerful enough to produce results like this. The perfect person will show up in your life when you least expect it, and the Wooden Fox add-on helps us express exactly that, because every single time you reload at a locker, you will be granted Undetectable for 30 seconds, and it's going to be the primary way that you'll be sneaking around throughout the entire trial, just like the perfect person that you are. The next add-on we're going to run in this build is going to be the Deerskin Gloves add-on, which is going to sync well with our Wooden Fox by decreasing the time needed to reload at a locker by 20%. Which is going to come into play even further as I explain the next few perks. But first, let me give you a scenario. You're running a fresh match on Hawkins, and you know how important an early down is, so you find a survivor you see you can hit with a 2-piece chicken tender combo. The last thing that you want is for them to have something like Balanced Landing or Sprint Burst to get away from you. So that's where the Singularities perk, Genetic Limits, comes into play, because every single time that a survivor will lose a health state by any means, it'll cause exhaustion for 8 seconds, ensuring that they aren't going anywhere. And once we're done being the expert hatchet marksman that we all are, we're going to need to reload at a locker, which is where our next perk, Iron Maiden, comes into play, which is the Legion's perk. That's going to allow us to open up lockers 50% faster, and with the boost from the Deerskin Gloves, here's a comparison of the speed with and without the additional help side by side. No one within 32 meters of you is going to be safe, because once you reload, the Xenomorph's perk Ultimate Weapon activates, and all survivors' positions are revealed to you, causing them blindness as well, preventing them from seeing any type of aura. There was something I forgot to mention, by the way. Do you remember Iron Maiden? Well, it's got another ability that we're going to talk about right now. Whenever a survivor exits a locker, their position becomes revealed to you, and then they become exposed for 30 seconds, making all survivors easy targets. The final perk is just some insurance for you if you're anything like me and you tend to get stunned often by survivors. Hubris, the Knight's perk, will make any survivor that stuns you exposed for 20 seconds, giving you time to close the gap and either throw a hatchet or swing your axe to down that survivor. And there you guys have it, my ultimate Maiden build for the Huntress. Give this build a try and let me know what you think, or if you'd make any changes to this build, comment them down below. I'd love to get you guys' feedback on this. And if you're new to my page, go ahead and give me a follow so you can stay up to date, as I will be making a new killer build video every single week. Until then, I will see you guys all next week.